I think when you start chasing being authentic and trying to show up in a way that is not you, it can come off as inauthentic and it does the complete opposite of the thing you're trying to achieve. Something that really I feel like is super important is showing up as yourself. And sometimes I feel like social media has had this whole thing of how you should be. And I think that the more authentic it is, the more people can connect with you and feel more relatable. So, point in being, I thought, you had to have this perfectly curated lifestyle, aesthetically pleasing, and that was so unattainable because this is my life. Like, all of this stuff outside over here is my life. We went paddleboarding. Those are all my work stuff. Like, I'm trying to organize. I'm home renovating back there. I got my dog right here. So, there's a lot of things that social media gives this, illusion of how life should be. And, it's, this perfectly curated and clean house and everything like that. And it's not how it is, not how life is. Life is chaotic and crazy. There's drama. There's shit that happens. And I think that when we stop focusing on trying to chase that authentic approach or whatever it is, you kind of give it less power to feel like you need to perform or to look a certain way or be a certain way or have things a certain way in your videos or in life. It's not. Yes, I mean, obviously, if I have people over, I'm going to clean up. I'm going to make sure I put the paddleboard stuff away. I literally went yesterday. So it's I want to make sure that, life is, I want to remind you that life is life. Life is life. And, it's not this curated, polished thing every single day. Yeah, some people, maybe if they have cleaners or they're just more of a cleaner person and more organized person, I can understand that. But a lot of it is people are not. And I think that's the thing with life is just, I feel like we compare ourselves to every single other person out there, and that's just not how things are. And I think it's just the age of social media, the age of just wanting to be relatable, maybe to your friends, your family, people on social media. It's you want to have this certain vision and reputation or whatever it is for yourself. And I get that if you have a brand, I can totally understand that. But as an everyday person, I'm not an influencer at all. And I post content. I like posting content. I like showing off my life. I'm a super introverted person. So going in and filming content and showing my experiences, those are what I like to do. I think back in the day, I used to be oh, I want to get PR. I want to get this and that. And honestly, I've gone to the point where I'm good. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I've set up my career in a way where it's self-fulfilling and self-sustainable and everything. But I also have set it up where my content is my diary. I literally made it Diary of Bex because it's this is just my life. It's not this curated, perfect, beautiful thing. And obviously, my background, I didn't even try to clean up, or I'm not filming on a super nice camera. I'm over here on photo booth, I'm trying to be super myself. It doesn't have to be necessarily authentic to some person, but that's just me. This is my life. This is the chaos that I live in. And so I try my best to always give this composed sense of being, and I try to make sure that I come off as genuine as possible because that's just myself. I feel I notice with social media, if you're not showing off as yourself, it's really hard, or it's really easy for someone to clock that. And I feel everyone else, because they're okay, it needs to be aesthetically pleasing, it needs to be perfect, whatever, it needs to be doing this, you can clock that, and that's not, I don't want that. I want my social media, I want my presence online, or just in general with anyone, to be this myself and what I like to do and what I'm got going on in my life is mine. And I did go paddleboarding. I am trying to organize. This is actually like I've downsized a lot. So going from that to this is actually really good. So for me, it looks great, but like for you it might be messy, but this is my mess. This is my home. And then I'm over here, I left that mirror. I've been doing that mirror forever, so hopefully making another video about that. But I just think that I feel like social media and just showing up online, it's gone away from that authenticity. She's so cute. It's gone away from that authenticity because it's trying to be something that you're not. And I think as I've gotten older, I really appreciate the fact that I like what I like. Oh, she's going crazy. I like what I like, and that's my prerogative. Like, that's what I like to do and live and be and do and all these things. And I've definitely come to the realization that like there's things that happen, like it's not my fault, or maybe things do happen and it is my fault. Like, I'm in control of my own life, and I feel that me showing up in the way that I feel is true to myself is genuine to myself, and that's how I'm going to continue to show up on social media and just like everything else in general. But yeah, so that's the video today. If you guys have any other specific topics, I'm kind of just like spitballing here. I did a content challenge. There's also another reason. I did a content challenge, and I only did, I think, 4 days of me posting it. I actually made a bunch of videos where I'm like talking about it and stuff, and I think I made it up to like 15 days, but that's never gonna see the light of day. I feel like at the same time, that's also part of that inauthenticity, is just like I was like, I'm gonna do this because I want to get this challenge and prove to myself that blah blah blah. But honestly, like, it wasn't me. I'm just pushing out content just to push out content, and like, why do I want to do that? So I am gonna be a little bit more intentional about it. I feel like a lot of it is I have to treat this like a diary. This is Diary of Bex. I have always tried to figure out what exactly I wanted to do with this page, and I feel like this is something that feels more authentic to myself. I can look back at some of the videos and be like, wow, this is where I was at that point in my life, and I think that's pretty freaking cool. So I am trying my best to be a little bit more consistent, but make it consistent in the sense of my own like bandwidth and my expectations. I feel like a lot of people like to hold that to a higher standard, and like not everyone is like that. So I am giving myself grace, and whatever I can do, I can do. If I can't, I can't. So be it. And that's just me. That's all you're gonna get. So I am gonna be doing that, and hopefully you guys can come along the journey. But it is a diary of Bex, so it is going to be my own personal diary. So I'm going to try to do more talking videos or experience videos on this. But if you check out my shorts, I do have a lot more like micro series of videos. Like I'm decorating my home, and then going on like vacations and experiences and stuff. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.